Live. I think I'm live. It's always a question mark. Let's see. I think it is. Okay, I'm live. All right. Good morning, Ocala and everybody out there in the ether. My name is AndreaProeber. I'm with Great Expectations Realty, but if you're on this, you probably already know that. One of these days, I'm going to have to stop saying that, and you guys are just going to know. Wouldn't that be cool? Not really. Okay, so had a couple questions on actually on YouTube. It was from somebody out of state was asking me, and they were very specific, which cracked me right up. But they were asking how much we pay for groceries here in Ocala. And not long ago, I actually had a debate with Maddie, the agent here, Madeline Franco Sofield Franco. Anyway, she's gonna kill me because I messed up her last name. But anyway, it's a really long last name, Maddie. So she was saying that she loved to do Aldi pickup, and I was saying I love to do Walmart pickup because I do like the selection they have at Walmart. I mean, you have the whole, like, if I want to get a candle, I can go ahead and chuck that in my order. Neither of us goes in the store anymore, by the way. Like, it's pretty rare. If you have to pop into a store, you go to Publix. This is how it all works out. Okay. But to save time and money, doing the pickup is huge. It's huge. If you guys aren't doing this, do it. Do it. It saves so much time and, more importantly, money because you just do it like from your phone. So it's not like you forget any groceries because you're actually at your house. I'm like, okay, what do we need? What do we have? What are we out of? You can actually check everything right there in your refrigerator. Not long ago, they were having refrigerators made that you could like look inside your refrigerator and then while you're at the store. No, we're actually going shopping at the store while we're looking in our refrigerator. The world is awesome. Okay, but she was saying that she loved Aldi because it was less expensive and they had better quality ingredients, which I have to agree. Aldi has some really, really good quality ingredients or groceries, and it is less expensive for those. But somebody on YouTube actually asked very specifically, how much does hamburger, and I went with she actually asked ground beef, but hamburger, and I did 80-20. So, because you got to if you're comparing, you kind of have to know exactly what lean meat, anyway. How much the hamburger is, milk, eggs, romaine lettuce. Okay, so I actually checked. I checked Walmart versus Aldi. So, and this literally just took me a couple minutes, so it's not like I went shopping for like crazy stuff. But yeah, so went on the Walmart app. Hamburger 80-20 is $3.97 this week. Milk, a gallon of 2% milk is $2.39. Eggs are 91 cents for a dozen, and romaine lettuce is $1.97. Okay, so probably the same as whatever state you're in or whatever. Okay, so Aldi, this is what's surprising because I thought that Aldi would like blow Walmart out of the water, especially on these items, because I've seen them like super, super low there before, but they weren't. Yeah, crazy, right? Okay, so milk at Aldi is $2.65 instead of $2.39. So $2.65. It's actually more expensive. I mean, not by like a significant amount, but by the time you add all these things up, grocery bill is going to be higher. All right, and the hamburger, and it was the 80-20. That is $2.99. So that was significantly less. It was about $1 less, actually, almost exactly, per pound. And then leaf lettuce, they didn't have like romaine. It looked like romaine, but they didn't have it on their app. They had like the three in a bag, which is what I normally get anyway. But there was one that looked exactly like romaine and it just said leaf lettuce. So I'm going to assume it's romaine. But that was only $1.55, whereas at Walmart it was $1.97. And then the eggs were 99 cents instead of the 91 cents at Walmart. So pretty significant difference on some items. I mean, $1 difference on ground beef, that's pretty significant. Oh, of course it's live when I sneeze. I promise I don't have the Rona. I have allergies, like really bad allergies. So it's not good. It's not a popular thing to have allergies right now. So, but nobody's in the room with me, so we're all good. I'll just, disinfect everything anyway. Okay. and like probably edit that out if I could. It's live. Oh, it is not popular to have allergies these days. And then, you know, if I go into a grocery store and somebody hits me with some sharp perfume and I immediately sneeze, I'm sneezing into my mask. Do you know how gross that is? So gross. But I mean, what are you supposed to do? Take down the mask, sneeze, and then put it back on? I mean, really. So yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, so I wanted to share my shopping expeditions with you because I thought that was interesting. Although I did try the delivery with Walmart, and that was pretty spectacularly awesome. It was obviously more expensive. I think it charges like $8. It was like $7.97 or something like that, or $7.95 to do the delivery. And then it does this automatic tip, which is crazy because we tipped the guy too. So that was, I think you could change that though. So anyway, but I just wanted to try it. So the tip that Walmart was trying to give him was like 15 bucks. So I mean, all told, maybe $20 for delivery, I would say, if you know, just leave it the way it is. So that was kind of interesting. I do like that because sometimes when you go to pick up your groceries at Walmart, they're not quite ready. So you just got to sit there and play Candy Crush or whatever you do on your phone while you're waiting, or, you know, Facebook or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so that was interesting. But yeah, if you do want to save time, pickup is definitely the way to go. I am not joking. It is amazing. All right, what do we all have? Oh, this was actually, I think Maddie actually showed me this. Where are Americans moving? So apparently the North American Moving Services does a report on where people are moving from and where people are moving to. I thought that was pretty cool. So if you want the report, I'll email it to you. Just pop your email address in, or email me and I'll go ahead and send it over to you. Or you can go just type in 2020 migration report, which I thought was a hilarious name for it. But it's typical moving patterns, and how they changed in 2020 was really interesting, because normally people are moving into the cities, right? I mean, that's like everybody's big dream, is to go to Broadway and be in, you know, New York or whatever, or be a big star and move it to LA. And yeah, no, they were moving out. So the top place that people were moving to in 2020, you will never guess. Idaho. Idaho. I'm not moving to Idaho. I have never in my life went, you know, a great place to move? Idaho. Then again, I don't like potatoes. So there's that. I really don't. I don't really like French fries, potato chips. Like the last year or so, I think I've eaten more French fries in the air fryer than I have ever had in my entire life. But that's only because they taste pretty good when they smell really good when we do the seasoned fries. But aside from that, I don't like potatoes. So why would I move to Idaho? I don't understand. If y'all know why people are moving to Idaho, please tell me, because New York, California, Idaho, like seriously, it's weird. But no, it was really interesting. It was the top, they had the top 5 places. So we weren't on that list because Florida is actually number 6, but they had the top 8, not 10. I don't know. It must be an Idaho thing. But they had the top 8 places, and I found out Florida is number 6 to move to. Top outbound states. Where are they leaving from? Chicago, because it has Illinois as the top place. So 69% are moving from Illinois, 65% from New York. California came in next, New Jersey and Maryland, because they're probably leaving DC. But then again, I mean, have you seen the houses you can get in like DC and the houses that you can get in Florida? Like, you get a shoebox in some of these places. You get a mansion down here. It's crazy. So I can understand a lot of that. I don't know what the houses are like in Idaho. That one floored me. I'm sorry. But yeah, 70% of people are moving to Idaho. They don't, it's not the Sunshine State. What are you thinking, people? Hello, we have sunshine. Like, if you want like farmland, we have that here. It's just not by the beaches. You have to come in, like in Marion County. But yeah, so top inbound states are Idaho, Arizona. Okay, I can understand Arizona. Arizona's cool. South Carolina, Tennessee, and North Carolina. North Carolina, I absolutely love. because I've gone whitewater rafting there, and they have like the Biltmore over there, and I don't know, Asheville. Oh, so gorgeous. Absolutely the most beautiful place. Plus, we went in the mountains like a little bit, not that far up, but in the mountains, and we were camping. This was a couple years ago, and we were sitting in this like super super wooded area, and there was no mosquitoes. None, not one mosquito bite. They had lightning bugs, but no mosquitoes. We were like, we're moving here. Then we found out what the real estate was like up there, and it was like horrifically expensive. So we're like, Florida's not so bad. We can, spray some off. It'll be fine. But yeah, it was crazy expensive up in Asheville, but yeah, no mosquitoes right in the middle of the woods, and we're like asking people like, where are the mosquitoes? And they're like, oh no, we're in the mountains. We don't have those here. Wow. We have mosquitoes. Trust me, they're the size of the gators. I'm more worried about the mosquitoes than the gators, just to help you out with that. All right. Let's take a look at the Matrix. Stellar MLS is the Matrix. I kid you not. Like my nose is like bothering me now. Okay. What do we have? We have no listings. Like nobody, if anybody has an active listing right now, there's something weird, or it just came on yesterday, because there's like nothing out there. It's crazy. New listings 23. Okay, that's cool. Pending 43. Y'all, if you have thought about selling your house and you're like, I want to wait until I'm at the top of the market, okay, this is insane. Like, put your houses on the market. So like all of my friends that are like, oh, I've been thinking about selling my house. Okay, do it now, because this is great. Do you know how you find out when the top of the market was? When it's already going down the other side. So just saying, take your money and run. Okay, because this is seller's delight right here. It may go higher. I don't know. It has to stop at some point because people only make so much money. Of course, soon minimum wage is going to be $15 an hour. So I don't know. All right. So pending 43, new listings 23. We had 16 properties did a price decrease. Okay, the market is high, but you're still not going to get $1 million for a mobile home, people. It still dictates, the market still dictates what you're going to sell for. So it might be like, well, I have got this X amount that I paid for the house, plus I put in wood shelving inside the bathroom cabinet instead of the wires. My house is worth $100,000 more. It does not work that way. I've actually heard people say similar to that right there. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, normally I will go ahead and put a high listing on there and just go ahead and like, okay, but every week or every 2 weeks or whatever, depending on how high it is, we're going to go ahead and do a reduction. Some agents don't want to do that because they think it's a struggle, and some of them just don't want to look bad. I don't care. They don't want to look bad that, oh, they've got a really high listing. That agent doesn't know what they're doing. No, it's not my house. If you want to put it up high, it's not going to sell at that price. But, hey, wing it. Let's say it. Let's give it a go. So I'm never going to tell you, no, I'm not going to take your listing because of the price. We will work it out. But it's not the seller that dictates the price. It is the market. So, but the market is pretty high right now. So we had 3 price increases. So apparently they got flooded with offers or something. I don't know. 22 sold. Okay, so we've got 43 pending, 22 sold, and only 23 listings came on the market. Okay, let's take a look at those 23 listings. What do we got? Let's do it by price. Okay, so one is a lease for a quad. So if you are interested in leasing a 2-bedroom, 2-bath quad for over $1,000 a month, it is available. Vacant land, vacant land, vacant land, vacant land. But it's not, okay, I was about to say, it's not that bad a price. It's only $7,000. But it's in Fort McCoy and Citra, so that's going to be a bit of a drive. Got over in Denellen for $11,000 in Spring Train. I'm guessing Spring Training. I don't know. And then they start getting into the residential. There's a 3-2 of 1,092 square foot for $144,000. That one's going to go. It's probably already gone. And then some additional houses. The rest are all houses. So basically, if you actually wanted a house, the first, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The first 9 of those 23 listings are vacant land and a rental. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look since we're talking about rentals. I don't know about everybody else, but we over here at Great Expectations had quite a few rentals come up available this month. It was a little insane. I'm looking over at the board right now of what's coming up and what we have available. We have it all on the board back here. So, we actually still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot. That is a lot. Some of those might have already gotten applications on them, but that's a lot for us. We normally have like 1, maybe 2. But let's go ahead and do a search real quick and see what we've got as far as rentals in Marion County. Okay, now this is the whole of Marion County. Okay. What is it? Over 15,000 square miles of land mass. There's actually over 17,000 miles in Marion County, square miles, but it's not like you're gonna, rent a piece of a lake. So let's talk just land. It's 15,000 square miles. Let's see what we've got active for rentals. I am not taking out apartments or condos or whatever. I'm just doing everything. I am going to take out housing for older persons. So this is just like family friendly, whatever. We have 53. Wow. And ours are like probably a good portion of that. That's craziness. 53 rentals in the entire MLS for Marion County. Now, if you really want to get squeaky over here and let's just do single family homes, that changes it to 40. And I can promise you a large portion of those probably already have applications on them. There is literally absolutely nothing in any of those houses that are under $1,000. Yeah. So kind of crazy. The most expensive one on here is $3,500, and that's because it's basically a farm, it looks like. Ocala Ranch, so probably a farm. Yeah, plus it's a 4-2, so there's that as well. So most of these look like they're about $1,500. That looks like to be the average. So if you're looking for a rental in Marion County, average rent is between $1,300 and $1,500. Yeah, I'd say that's the average. Just looking at this, I mean, there's only 40 to look at, so it's pretty quick. I don't know about you guys, but that is my takeaway from it. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Pete Spurgeon. Yes, Pete, that is definitely Marion County that I am talking about. It is, I can look into Marion County and Citrus County, because you got to think, like Denellen, half the city is in Marion County and half of it's in Citrus County. So, like Denellen, normally when I do a search, I actually pull Marion and Citrus. So, I mean, I don't normally go all the way to like Homosassa, but I do have an agent over there that does. So me personally no, but for like rentals and property management. But for sales and stuff, absolutely. We go all through Citrus County. We do some parts of Levy County. We go down into the villages. For a long time, we weren't doing the villages because we had basically the villages refugees over here. So I had to promise them that we wouldn't touch the villages because they had non-competes and they literally couldn't work anywhere. It was kind of crazy, but all of that has expired. So we're just now getting into the villages. And what's crazy is now I have agents that used to work in the villages and they are stellar. They are awesome. They know it like the back of their hands. So really cool. And Pete, are we doing Putnam County? No, Putnam, I don't have any agents up there at this point. That's a bit of a trek. That's like going diagonally up through the forest. But no, I might have an agent that does, but that would be willing to. But it's just, I don't like to do that because if I don't have somebody that knows the area like the back of their hand, it wouldn't be fair to you. So I'd probably refer that out. I just don't. I used to live up in Jacksonville years ago, but that was prior to my real estate career. That was back in the day. Charles. Hey, Charles. How are you? I haven't actually talked to you in a while. Do you do property management in Levy County? I don't, but I probably would. I mean, if we're talking like Williston, or are we talking like way up there? If we're talking like Williston, yeah, I probably would. Because it's not that far of a trek from where we have other places. Like we have yeah, I would do that. We'll go with that. In Williston, yes. Going way up to the top of Levy County, probably not. So I'd take it case by case. We actually have a house for rent right now in Deltona. It was just kind of funny story how we got that one, and the owner absolutely refuses to get any other property manager but me, even though I've tried to get him a different property manager. He won't listen. He's like, me or nothing. And I'm like, ah. So we actually do have one in Deltona. I have his other properties here in Ocala. So excuse me 1 second. See, this is what happens when you have allergies. Okay. Everybody's like, oh God, she's got the Rona. I don't have the Rona. Yankee Town. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. For property management, I don't know. I would have to see what I was getting into. But let me see what it is and where it is exactly. And I wouldn't say a hard no or a hard yes. I would just say I need to see what exactly it is. It's a long trek over to the Ocala area from here. Yes, it is. But we're used to driving. I mean, Ocala area, everybody says Ocala, but it's Marion County. To go from one side of Marion County to another side of Marion County, you can be driving an hour, hour and a half. So yeah, it's a really, really big area. For me, just to get into one office is 20 minutes away. That's the one in Denellen, and one is 16 minutes away, depending on traffic. We don't really have that bad of traffic, so it's just straight driving. My cars get a lot of miles on them. So we're used to it. We're set for it. I have some great times singing along in the radio. I got the Bluetooth for my phone calls. Anybody that's been in the car with me, which are few and far between these days, they will tell you that my phone's just, I hit it right on the steering wheel and answer the call and hang up the call right from it and just keep on trucking, the same as I'm talking to somebody else. I don't get into, holding. I don't do text messaging or anything like that. Just straight driving and, just chatting right along. But you can get a lot of business done while you're just trucking right along. So let's go for a drive. I have no problem with that. But yeah, we go down into the villages. We go up into Williston, definitely. We go into Deltona. We go into all through Citrus County because we just opened that Denellen office. We have about 35 properties that we manage in Denellen alone. So yeah, but it just depends on the circumstances. I don't normally manage mobile homes. Because they are a lot of maintenance, I mean, when you think about it, like you have to, for property management, I don't normally recommend them anyway. Right now, there's kind of a shift going on because the investors and stuff are having such a hard time finding good deals on houses. And if they want to buy and whatever, they're either going to have to do new construction or they're doing mobile homes. I personally am not a fan of that idea. I'm like, yeah, go with new construction. Absolutely. Then you got the warranty, full well, you're not going to have anything going on that first year. So for me, I'd say new construction's the way to go. You can get a pretty decent new construction house for like $135,000. It's not going to be built right away because they've got a waiting list of people, but you can. But for mobile homes, you should have faith that when you walk on a floor, you won't fall through the floor. And that is not the case on some of these older mobile homes. You got to replace the subflooring. And then some people do crazy things like put tile in their mobile home. don't put tile in a mobile home. It's not a slab. It's not, it moves because it's wood and we have humidity here. So your tile is going to like come out all the just don't do that. Just, there's a lot of really great options for flooring. Tile is not one of them. Do not do that. So when I see tile in it, I'm like, ugh. maybe in a really small bathroom or something, but no, we're talking like kitchen, living room. Like, that's not such a great plan. Yeah, stuff like that. I'm just kind of like, and it's different. You do need to have a different skill set for your maintenance person and stuff for mobile homes than you would for, slab or concrete block homes or even frame homes. So it's just different. The maintenance is very different. The air conditioning systems and everything. It's very different. That's what I'm going for. And I am not a pro at those. So I normally stick to what I know. Slab built homes, maybe even, some of the older homes, but normally I'm like slab built all the way. I like having faith in the flooring. I would not do out in California where they have earthquakes. Just saying. But yeah, so that is, oh, you're welcome. Somebody actually said, thanks for all the info. You are so welcome anytime. I try to give you guys the information that you guys want. So definitely, if there is a video that you would like to see, let me know. I'm pretty much always over on YouTube for that. I try to respond to the comments as much as I can. People are asking more for the driving videos, which I find so weird. I know this, it's just literally getting in my car and, as long as I'm not singing along to the radio, I just basically pretend you're sitting in the passenger side and we're trekking through. I have like a little doohickey that holds it up by underneath the mirror, so it's not even in the way. I kind of just really forget that it's there, and as I'm driving along, I'm just telling people, what's there. But people really love those driving videos, so I will try to do more of those. I definitely do a lot of driving, so it's more if I am not going to be on the phone like talking, then I'll turn on that. So, but normally I'm doing a lot of talking, so that's why I don't have them like every day. But yeah, I will do more of the driving videos so you guys can see more of Marion County. It's definitely something people ask for, so why not? Let's see what else we have. I think that's it. I think that is it for today. Oh, no, it wasn't. Did you guys hear? We have one of our judges. She is resigning. Ritterhoff is resigning. Did you see that? It was on my Facebook. Could not believe it. That is like huge news. She's like my favorite judge. Like I think she's awesome. She doesn't put up with nonsense in her courtroom. But she has a heart. I mean, she's just really fair, and she's retiring. I don't even think she's retiring. She might be going into politics or something. I'm not really sure, but she says that based on how the courts have changed with coronavirus and with the bailiff system, I guess she's like, this isn't, it's just not a joy anymore. It's not, I guess if it's that much hassle to go to work and what you're doing, if there's just no joy there, you should have joy in your job. I don't work. I enjoy my job so much. It's not really work to me. Sometimes the paperwork, but like today I gotta get the taxes out. But other than that, you should really enjoy what you're doing. Absolutely. So yeah, she's retiring. I cannot believe it. I saw that over the weekend. I'm like, really? She's been doing it for like 30 years. So I don't know who they're going to have replace her. I'm sure they have somebody that they can replace her, but Judge Ritterhoff, you are irreplaceable. So I don't know. Maybe they can talk her into staying. I don't think so, but they can give it a try. But yeah, we're actually losing a judge. I was like, that's big news in Ocala. I don't know about you guys, but that is like huge here. So also, I was trying to do a video with Sheriff Billy Woods, and I kept telling you guys that he does these amazing videos on YouTube. It's on Facebook. So the sheriff does these really Wanted by Woods Wednesdays. They are so good. You have got to find these videos. They are just so good. Best sheriff ever. But I tried to do a video with him, and I was like, and they had it almost set up, and then he's just like, no, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm like, dang it. So it's okay. I still love you, Billy. But yeah, broke my heart. Broke my heart. He wouldn't do a video with me, but that's okay. That's all right. We're not gonna hold it against him, right, guys? All right. Anyway, maybe I'll hit up the Ocala police chief. We've got a new one, so maybe he will do a video with me. I don't know. But I mean, I did want to kind of talk about some of the stats and stuff, because I mean, we have a huge county, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And, you know, we want to make sure that people understand that with all the stats and where they can find the stats and all of that stuff. So, yeah. And then I did notice that okay, so in my email, I did let him know that the link for the crime mapping for Marion County Sheriff's is not working, and hasn't for a while. So maybe he got offended. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's true though. It says it right on their crime mapping, and then it doesn't work. And the Ocala Police Department, theirs works just hunky dory. So if you guys want to do the crime mapping for the city of Ocala, you can actually do that. It functions. So see, that's probably why he didn't want to do the video with me. Yeah. All right. I gotta remember what I say is not always great. Anyway, okay, so I think that's it. I think that's all the news that I've got for you for this week for Marion County and surrounding areas. We're gonna go with that. It's Marion County and surrounding areas, or Ocala and surrounding areas. Because surrounding areas encompasses like thousands of square miles, but not Putnam. Sorry, nothing but love for you. Not Putnam. All right, so if you guys have any questions, comments, complaints, or otherwise, hit me up online. Go ahead and send me an email at AndreaProeber@gmail.com, which is AndreaProeber at gmail.com. So I know, crazy last name. I married into it. Don't blame me. And apparently it's supposed to be Proeber, but my husband swears it's Proeber, and it's his last name, so he can say it however he wants, I guess, whatever. Okay. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye.